In the north of the Gaza Strip, Israeli troops continued their operation in Jabalia, a satellite town of the Palestinian enclave's capital. In the central direction, IDF units occupied the area near the almost completely dried-up Abu Rashid Pond. The Israelis also surrounded Kamal Adwan Hospital and Al-Auda Hospital, taking control of nearby buildings. The hospitals effectively ceased operations, while some patients and staff remained inside. On the western flank, the Israelis advanced along the Salah al-Din highway and reached Al-Quds Street. In this section, the IDF can advance both towards the center of Jabalia and occupy the entire south of the locality. At the same time, Israeli airstrikes continued in several areas of Gaza. Residential homes and civilian infrastructure were damaged. Dozens of people died. Palestinian groups maintained their ability to launch rockets in the direction of Israeli border localities. Most of the rockets were intercepted by Israeli anti-aircraft gunners, while the rest landed on vacant lots. In the center of the enclave, Israeli forces again launched strikes on Hamas-controlled localities. One of the strikes hit Az-Zawaida, which resulted in killing dozens of people, including children. Meanwhile, crowds of refugees from the south of the Gaza Strip continued to arrive in Deir al-Balah. This exacerbated water shortages in the locality, forcing residents to spend hours queuing for water. In the south of the Gaza Strip, the Israeli forces' operation in Rafah continued for more than 2 weeks. On the eastern flank, the Israelis advanced north of Al-Aruba Street and took control of Deir Yassin School. IDF units also occupied the area along the fence to the Salah al-Din Gate, a secondary checkpoint on the border with Egypt. Palestinian groups responded with counterattacks, but were unable to repel the Israelis. At the same time, the Israeli command continued to build up its forces for further offensive operations. During the week, 3 ground units, the 933rd Nahal Brigade, the 12th Negev Brigade, and the 89th Oz Brigade, arrived in the region. In the West Bank, another round of Israeli police raids took place in several localities. During the week, about 100 local residents accused of aiding Hamas were detained in the region. The largest Israeli operation took place in Jenin, where more than 10 people were killed in 2 days. Local militants responded with a series of raids and ambushes, managing to blow up several IDF armored vehicles with improvised explosive devices. On the Lebanese-Israeli border, IDF and Hezbollah continued strikes on each other's positions. Israeli forces launched strikes on southern Lebanon, reporting the destruction of Hezbollah infrastructure. In turn, Lebanese forces struck dozens of IDF facilities. One of the strikes hit the Baranat military base, where a minor fire broke out.